Just lean back. Is that comfortable for you?
Yes, that's perfect, thank you.
Are we just doing a wash and style today?
Actually, I need a little bit of a fancier updo today as I'm going out later this evening. I just love spending a day at the mall.
Welcome back, Little Monkey fans. Today we're going way up to the Treetop Toy Box for a Playmobil City Life review. We have the magnificent, fully furnished large shopping mall, item 5485. This fantastic set has 535 pieces, and the accessories look absolutely amazing, along with the City Life Toy Store add-on set 5488 and the City Life Salon, which is item 5487. We also got one extension package through direct service, which is item 6333, which will add an additional store to the upper and lower levels of our furnished mall. Well, let's get opening. And here's our fantastic, fully furnished Playmobil Shopping Mall. We have 2 levels of shopping bliss for each of our customers. There are so many amazing details on the outside. We have all the clear windows, and I love how you can see inside some of the stores. But my favorite feature is the large display window on the second floor. And of course, we have our Playmobil signage above our front entrance. Let's head on inside and see what our mall has in store for us. And here's the inside. We have a super cool elevator and 8 areas for us to discover. The right side of our mall is where we added our extension set. This gives us more space on the upper and lower levels. Let's head to our lower right side to get started. And here's our first store on the lower section of our mall, where we've added our extension piece, and we've set up our add-on toy store. Let's take a look at this set a little bit more closely. And here's our toy store add-on set. There's a total of 51 pieces, and the accessories are so fantastic. We have 2 characters that come with the set. We have a little girl. She's got kind of ginger hair and some super sweet freckles. I love the multi-pattern on her top. Next we have a boy character, maybe a dad or the sales clerk, and he's got on some cool jeans, and I love his silver glasses and some rolled up sleeves on his shirt. Next we have our front counter and cash register. So it looks like it has buttons around back, and if we pop open the drawer, it looks like there's real money inside. Then we have our checkout counter. I love the little sticker on front here with the teddy. And if we turn this around back, it's got a couple of extra drawers for storage. And then we have all of the cool toys. Around back we have a shelf here. It has a little sailboat on top, a couple of dolls, one standing in the display. We've got this super sweet wagon with rolling wheels, so it can be pulled around and it even steers. And inside our wagon, we have a little brown teddy and a soccer ball. So cute. We have a little sailboat. I love this. It's got a really flexible sail on top. And here's our super sweet stroller. Inside, we have a little yellow doll and a baby bottle accessory. One of my favorite accessories in this set is this super cute sleigh. So it comes with a string that a character could actually snap into their hand, and then you could pull them around. And last we have our large display case. On the bottom we have a little net, a little wand, and a little tiara, and walkie-talkie accessory, which is fantastic. I absolutely love that Playmobil included some mini Playmobil boxes as toys that could be purchased. So this one is a little Playmobil dino set. It is so adorable. And then along top we have a whole bunch of different sand and water toys. And there's our add-on toy store set. Let's move on now to our second store on the lower portion of our mall. Technically, this would be the only store on this side of the lower level of the mall if we hadn't added the extension. And here we've set up our beauty salon add-on set. Let's take a look at this add-on set a little bit more closely. There's a total of 67 pieces in this particular set, and all of the different accessories are absolutely terrific. Let's start around back with our display and checkout desk. So here's our checkout counter with a front display. On top, we have a pillow with a blue necklace, and then we have 2 different hair accessories. So there's a blue one and a red one, And if we turn one around, you can see that it has a clip part to fit into one of our characters' hair. Then we have our front display case. So it looks like it's enclosed in glass and we can just pop that open. We have a little pink necklace. Then we have a watch display. So it can fit 3 watches. The set came with a few extras as well. And we have a gold to silver and then almost like a turquoise bluey green. Then if we turn it around, we have our computer screen here. And then we have a little drawer here, which looks like it's actually got some money inside. And there's our display and checkout counter. We have a display cabinet, and so it looks like a bottle of perfume and some other products that you could purchase. Up front we have our salon station, and so here's our accessory cart for our stylist. It has rolling wheels on the bottom. We've got 2 drawers in the middle section, and those can pop open. So the bottom one has a bunch of hair accessories that can snap into one of our figurines' hair. Our second drawer is holding a brush, and then we have a few storage compartments on top. So it looks like we have a little blow dryer and some scissors, and then we also have some different product that our stylist would be using for some of the customers. Around side we have a storage spot for a mirror, so our stylist could pop that off to show what the back of her customer's hair looks like. I just love that little accessory cart. Next, our stylist station has a mirror with a little shelf, and we have a comb and a spray bottle on there. And then we have our stylist. She's got a super cute ponytail in back, and she has a little snap-in hair accessory. The super cool thing about this set is that some of the clothing can pop off and be changed. So her lower skirt actually will snap off, and you could change it out with our other character that came so that you could have different outfits on. And it snaps right back on. Our second character that came with the set has really dark hair, and she's got a little hair accessory snapped into the back as well. And she has a green dress on. It's got a beautiful pattern on front, and again, this can just snap right off and be interchanged with our other character. So that pops off, and she has kind of an undershirt and undergarments underneath. And then we snap it back on. Next we have our styling chair and our wash basin. So our wash basin is super cute. It has a little rubbery type faucet here. It's like a hand sprayer. So that can pop off, and the figurine can actually hold that to look like she's washing somebody's hair. And that just snaps into a clip around back. And then we have our salon chair. So this chair is fantastic because it is reclined so that it looks like you can actually tip them back to wash the hair in the wash basin. But unfortunately it doesn't actually snap up, so the characters can actually sit upright to have their hair styled. And this particular set, because we have the hard snap-on clothing, we can't allow our characters to actually bend their legs and sit. So if we just popped off her dress, if you had a regular character that can sit, so without the hard clothing on, you could actually position your characters in an upright position to have her hair styled. And last, we have a fantastic display shelf around back. On it, we have a little bag. So it has a little bow snapped on front and kind of rubbery handles on it. And then we have 5 different hair accessory pieces. We have a little hairpiece display. We have 4 of those. And then we have our hair accessory piece. If we take one of our figures, we will snap off her bow. Then we can take our hair accessory piece and just snap it on. So it looks like she just got a fancy bun. Then we have a slightly longer ponytail piece, so we can take our other character, pop her bow off, snap it on, and she's got a long pony. And so we have a couple of different kinds for each one. And then this black one is the same as this other blonde one here, and it looks pretty wavy. And so that would be even fancier. Let's change out her plain bun for a super curly and fancy updo. I just love that feature for this particular set. And there's our fantastic beauty salon add-on set. Let's move on now to the center part of our lower mall. Here we are at the main entrance of our lower mall, and we have a little ATM machine and 2 of the people that came with our mall set. First we have a little girl. She is super sweet. I love her pink stripy top and her little pigtails. Let's take a look at our second person that came with the mall set. She has on a fantastic blue dress, and it actually is one of our snap-off dresses. So we can just snap it off. She can choose to use any of the other snap-on and off clothing that comes with the set. She's carrying a super cute blue purse with a gold bow detail on it. She has her hair tied back into a high ponytail, and in her hand she is actually carrying a bank card, and this is to be used for our bank machine. So here's the little bank card. It has a spot on the end for characters to hold it. Even looks like it has a little chip on it for security. And there's the bank number across the bottom. I love the little Playmobil logo face on the card as well. So let's take a look at our bank machine. This is so fantastic. So it looks like a regular bank machine with all of the different options on screen. We've got our button section. None of those actually push in and out. It's just stickers. This little slot is where we're going to put in our bank card, and this is where the money will actually be dispensed. So if we flip this up, you can see that we have a whole bunch of money stocked up inside of there. And every time we take our bank card, we'll slide it in and push to make our money come out. It's just flying out of there. And so the bank machine comes with 6 different pieces of money. So we have a whole bunch of different options here. 500, 200, 20, all the way down to 10. And when we've run out of money in our bank machine, we just load it up all over again. Fantastic. Let's continue on and look at our next store in the lower portion of our mall. We have our sports and apparel store. So we've got a front register here, so we can take a look at that. It's just a plain old desk, and it has a computer and our keyboard. And this can be moved around to any one of the shops that we like. We have our first mall employee here, and she looks like she's wearing some of the sport apparel that you could purchase in her store. I love her bob haircut here, and she has on one of the snap-on skirts. And so again, like all of our other snap-on clothing in the set, it'll just pop right off, and she can be interchanged with any of the other snap-on clothing. On the left side of our store, we have our equestrian area. So we have a bunch of different hooks on the wall here, and we have 3 saddle blankets. And then we have 2 saddles. And there's another one of the saddle blankets. And so the saddles could just pop on any horse accessory. So we have the brown one and the black one, and then the 3 different colors for the horse saddle blankets. Next, we have a display case. So on top, we have a basket filled with a whole bunch of different accessories to be used for your horse. So there's kind of a brush and all these different kinds of cleaning and brushing and grooming tools. So there's ones with kind of short bristles and then ones with longer ones. These ones are really flexible. Next we have a little trophy, and then we have a scarf accessory. And that was all sitting on top of this other display case. So we can just pop this open. And inside we have a black riding helmet. And then we have 2 riding crops. So these would be used by the riders when they're on their horses itself. Around back we have a display case with a whole bunch of different other accessories. Up top we have a set of small flippers, and then a set of large flippers, and a snorkeling mask. Our second shelf is tennis attire. So we have 3 little tennis balls here, and then we have a tennis racket and a visor. And if we take a look at our tennis racket a little bit more closely, I think it's fantastic. They even have a little tennis racket case, so it can pop right out. And this carry case actually has a strap on it, so one of your characters could actually carry around their racket. It's so cool. And then on our lower shelf we have another hat and a little backpack. On the other side of the store we have a mannequin displaying one of the outfits that can be purchased, and it looks like our outfit is $39. We have a super cute little Playmobil bag here that can be taken off, and purchased items can be given to customers. We have a pair of dumbbells down below, and then it looks like some juggling pins and maybe some juggling rings as well, and there's 4 of each of those. Super cute. And the last really neat feature on the lower section of our mall is on both ends, we're able to pop open the side panels for easy access to get our hands in and play. So cool. And there's our sport and apparel store. And the last section we have on the lower level of our mall is our ice cream shop. It's fantastic. So this is just all loosely placed here. We have 2 small tables in front for our customers. Around back we have this storage and display unit. So it looks like we have a little coffee maker here. We have some cups up top, and then it's kind of hard to see, but we have 4 of these little itty bitty ice cream bowls. Up front we have our main ice cream counter, and it's spectacular. We've got a bit of a front guard here. If we spin it around, we have cone storage on the end. So we have 4 of those. They just pop out, and then we can pop a flavor of ice cream in there. We have our selection of ice cream, so it looks like we have vanilla, strawberry, maybe a buttercream, and a chocolate. We have 4 spoons and our cash register. That'll pop open, and you can see some money inside. So half of our ice cream scoops here have this really long prong, so you can take it and slide it into the cone and still have a place for your character to hold it. The other scoops do not have the prong so that they can actually be popped into our ice cream bowls. And last, let's take a look at our ice cream shop owner. I love his kind of old style hat on top. That'll just pop right off. He's got a really bright green suit on, and I love his little tie detail. And in his hand, he is carrying an ice cream scooper. That is so adorable. And there's our ice cream shop. Looks like our mom and her little daughter are ready to go up to the 2nd level. Let's follow them up the elevator so we can check out the top floor. And here we are at the top floor of our mall. We have a whole bunch of bar detail up here, and then some plants and greenery to spruce up the spaces. The first store that we come to here is a handbag and luggage accessory store. Right up front we have a little counter and our till. So for our counter, it has this cute little purse on there with wings. If we flip it around, it's just open below. And then our little cash register. And if we pop open the drawer, you can see the money inside. So on our top shelf, we have 3 clutches. We have a little black one, a blue one, and then a brown one. On our middle shelf, we have a whole bunch of different purses. Some of them open and some do not. It's got some beautiful detail on it, and it will pop on open to put some stuff inside. Down below we have a larger bag. It's got a great pattern on it, and it's just open. So you can store lots of different things in there. On this side of our store, up top, we've got a super cute duffel bag. So we've got some rose detail and polka dots, and the one end will open up for lots of storage. Then we have a couple of backpacks. This one is super sweet, and the top will pop open as well. Looks like it has a little gecko on there. And on the bottom, we have a small and large piece of luggage. And the last purse we have in our store is this super cute polka dot purse, and it has this little rubbery band, so it can go up over one of our characters' shoulders, or they can carry it by the lower strap. And the last accessory is this long, tall mirror that we have on our side wall. And there's our luggage and handbag store. Let's move on to the middle section of our top floor of the mall. We've got a display window with 3 different mannequins with dresses on it. And then all of the outfits are just going to snap off the mannequin, so then you can snap it onto one of your figurines. And this one has a little hat on top. It's like almost like a little beret. So adorable. Our middle mannequin, it's a beautiful blue dress, and it has this matching blue stole or wrap. And it looks like it's almost kind of furry. So beautiful. And then our last dress is a fantastic red with some yellow and pink detail. And we have another shopper that came with our set. She's absolutely beautiful. I love her huge hoop gold earrings. And she's got on a super cute skirt with some diamond detail. And again, that's just a pop-off skirt, so that can be interchanged with any of the other pop-off clothing. She's carrying a cute red clutch, and then she has some red shoes to match below. And so the one good thing about the skirts that come in this set is it actually allows your character to sit at least a little bit. If they're wearing one of the dresses, they wouldn't be able to sit at all. She's beautiful. Let's continue on our upper floor. And our final store on the upper level of our mall is our women's clothing and bridal shop. So we've set it up and combined these two because it was the largest space. We do have an extra wall panel that would normally go here that we took out to keep the space nice and open. But as with any of the different shops that you have in the mall, you can set it up and rearrange them however you would like. So let's start around back. We've got a back shelf here, and we've got a really cute pink clutch with a gold bow. We have this beautiful fan and a little flower. On our second shelf, we've got another little bag, and then we have one of our snap-on skirts. Very pretty. We have another little mannequin. This one has a little flower detail on it and a beautiful pink dress with hearts. We have our store clerk. She's got on a beautiful necklace, and she has on a black and white polka dot snap-off skirt and very pretty white shoes. We have a display counter here, and on it, a bouquet of flowers on the side in this vase. And if we turn it around, there's just some extra shelving below. And on top, we have this absolutely adorable wedding cake. I love the bride and groom characters on top, and that just pops out. And then we have some bow detail, and the whole thing will actually just pop off of that tray. I love that detail. Around back, we have this fabulous change room. So the door will pop open, and so your customers could go on in to try something on. And there are some push-away doors in the back here. So this is to allow your hands to get into the change room while your character is in there. And our last section is some of our bridal wear. We have some hat displays. So we've got this white hat, and that'll pop right off, and you can actually change out the hair of one of your characters. That'll pop right off that little mannequin. There's a little feather on back. Then we have another bouquet of flowers. Then we have two white clutches. We have an extra pair of red sandals. And then we have this beautiful oval mirror that our customers can use to check out their different outfits that they're trying on. And our final customer is trying on a magnificent bridal gown and veil. Look at this veil. It is super long and it is gorgeous. It's made out of real lace, and it's attached to her head on this little ring. We can pop that off. So if you would like to detach the lace veil, you can pop off these little rings and it will come off. But you can see it has all of this different flowery heart detail that's holding that veil on. So beautiful. I just love this piece. And here is our customer in the beautiful wedding gown. It is all white, of course, and it has this beautiful diamond detail. I absolutely love it. And again, this is just a pop-off. And there's our fantastic women's apparel and bridal shop. Please leave us a comment and let us know which was your favorite part about our Furnished shopping mall, and how closely were you paying attention? Please leave us a comment and let us know if you remember what flavor of ice cream cone our ice cream shop owner made.
Thanks for watching. To join all the fun up in our treetop, please subscribe to Little Monkey Media's channel. Don't forget, if you like our video, please share it and click like. We go bananas for toys!